Hello, contestants, and before we start the episode, I just want to say a few things. One, it's my birthday. The episode is going to be released on my birthday. It's not my birthday right now as I record this, but as a special for my birthday, we're doing a little fun thing where every like this video gets will add $1 to the prize. Current prize is $30, but we're going to do some fun things throughout the season that may increase that. Hello everyone, welcome to Survival at Infernos, and we got some new people to show off. We got extra long-lasting flavored peppermint gum who could finally be here, along with Chili's $100 gift card, Skittles, and the two characters that we had fill-ins for, Combo Lock and Dasani water bottle. They're finally here, but we also got a computer mouse who, sadly, I cannot find my computer mouse anywhere, so he's being filled in for by a mouse. Isn't that funny? Alright, let's get into the confessionals. Haha, I made it. You better tune into my game. Wow, my first competition in the real world. It feels weird to not have any limbs, or a face for that matter, but I will still bring a sweet yet satisfying experience here. That, or I can have fun ratting in a trash can, hee. So, this camp is trying hard to match up to the quality of SnowRun lovers camps. If it is, try harder. I don't like this case. Wholesome Inferno? I think that crunchy peanut butter like gravel and mud. Inferno's skin feels weird. First object camp in real life. Alright bros, challenge time. I'm not wearing a shirt, by the way, that's why I'm using this angle. First up was Combo Lock, who I threw out of a window, so Padlock's here replacing him again. His entry was about essays and stuff. I didn't really like his entry because I felt it was like, it wasn't really funny, it wasn't really a good parody, and I was kind of bored reading it. And what Iker said was, don't go to school so I can't relate, but 5 out of 10 because school is stinky. So yeah, that's what Iker said. I gave it a 4.5. Next up was hand sanitizer, whose talk was about his machine that tells you if your mom is gay or not, and apparently mine is. I thought he made an excellent parody, used a bunch of TED Talk tropes, and I loved how he asked what my shirt color was and then used that in the video. Iker said, amazing presentation, but old meme. Yeah, I guess so. But I gave him an 8.5, and Iker gave him an 8.7. Next up was toilet paper, whose entry was, I cured the coronavirus, and I found a cure for cancer, even though having both. I wasn't a big fan of this entry. I gave it a 1 out of 10. Iker also gave it a 1 out of 10, so yeah. Next up was a $100 Chili's gift card, whose entry was penis music. I gave it a 0 out of 10 because I thought it was low effort. Iker gave it a 3 out of 10 because he thought penis was funny. And I tend to agree with him on that, but I really didn't think this entry there was too much to it, you know? Next up was Computer Mouse, who's, again, being filled in by Regular Mouse. His entry was about how furries do not have souls. I thought it was decent, you know, it wasn't too long, but, like, it wasn't like too great of a parody, but it was alright. I gave it a 5.5 out of 10, and Iker gave it a 9 out of 10. He said absolutely correct. Next up was Weird But True 300 Outrageous Facts. His entry was about Ted Cruz and how he's the greatest basketball player of all time. I thought this was a great entry. He used a tasteful use of a picture, even though it was just text. He did a good job putting in tropes, and it was funny. I liked the idea. It's a Ted Cruz talk, you know? Not like the most mind-blowing idea, but it's hilarious. And I gave it a 9.2 out of 10, and Iker gave it a 9.1 out of 10. He said, just big haha, and was also a very good parody. Last up was Sock, who also made a video entry. His entry was about the Minion movie and reviewing it by just looking at a few frames. I mean, I liked this entry. It was very well put together, but it just really wasn't a TED Talk. It was a review. It wasn't really a TED Talk, so I didn't really think I could rate it as high as some of the others because I didn't really feel it was a TED Talk. I gave it an 8 out of 10 though, because it was a very good effort. I think you probably put in the most effort out of any contestants, and I appreciate that. And Eker also gave it an 8 out of 10. So yeah, that's the last contestant we've judged. So, the winners are Hand Sanitizer, aka Obams, and Weird But True, aka Shandul. They will pick the teams, but since Shandul did better, he will pick first, and he's also going to get to decide his team's role in the next challenge, which will make sense later. Something else important is that they both get immunity for their team's respective first eliminations. So, how you'll pick the teams is you will both send me a list with all the contestants on it, from most wanted at number 1 to least wanted at last, and who's on what team will be decided by the list order that you both send. Here's a list of every contestant to pick from that's on the screen right now. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them because I know this is maybe confusing, but yeah. I'll be talking to you about the teams, and the teams will be formed, and then next episode will come out with the challenge and the teams revealed.